Hello everyone, welcome back to Landric Plays, welcome back to the space pad, and welcome back to some oxygen not included. All of our duplicates are snoozing away currently. Let's boost the speed up a little bit and start this brand new day. So our colony's doing alright. We've got a little message about insufficient oxygen generation, which isn't great, but it's it's mostly there. Yeah, it's work time. Everyone get to work. Oh, good. We've got this thing. Let's set this to polluted water. Good. Everyone's going to empty that polluted water into there. Hopefully that'll clear up some of this polluted oxygen that's filling up this lower part of our base, which isn't, great. Otherwise, we've got plenty of food, so that's fine. So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about expanding our farms too much. We're sort of building a little research zone over here to do some more stuff. All of this is caved in and sort of destroyed, well, not destroyed, but covered up our ladder, so we'll want to fix that. Other than that, so we're expanding out here into, that's right, we're going to put our power out here, isn't it? So it's a couple of days since I played last time. So I've got to remind myself of exactly what we're doing. So this bit's been uncovered because we're going to do we're going to run our sort of heavy watt cables up here. Once we've got a power station, we're going to have to use heavy watt cables and then transformers to run it across each of these different levels. But the heavy watt cables are quite ugly, so I'll run them outside of the base. And hopefully this will be insulated enough from the rest of our base that it won't cause things to heat up too much. Let's see if I can collect that polluted oxygen, and what job do I have to do to, I guess, move? Let's try that. Also encourage people to do that, and hopefully that'll solve some of this problem. Yeah. How are you guys getting on? All fine? There's a lot of carbon dioxide filling up down here as well, but at least it's down here at the bottom of our base where it's not going to cause too many problems. And then what else do I want to do? I think I want to set up probably a bathroom over here or something. What are we currently researching? That's another good question. Research. So we've done agriculture, so we could actually start setting up some hydroponics farms if we want to. That's right, we've got the refrigerator, that was the reason we got that. Decontamination, that's right, we need this, is it the carbon skimmer? No, not the carbon skimmer. Skimmer. There's something we need. It might be distillation, filtration, one of the plumbing things that we need to sort of get that closed bathroom loop so we can reuse some of our grey water to sort out, to prolong our water supply, because we are running a little bit low. We've got this other reservoir down here that we can sort of tap into, and there is all of this, though it's all spread out. We're also going to want to do something with this bit, I think, because this looks quite interesting. We've got a couple of desks, which I don't know if we can repurpose, but they certainly look nice. And there's some pincher pepper plants that sound delicious, though they're a bit too cold here. I think we'd have to... So, do they need a particular... They need phosphorus, or phosphorite, and they need to be irrigated with polluted water. So they're going to be a little bit tricky to grow if we go and pick those up. But maybe we could put them, we could put a farm sort of just here, which will keep them nice and warm, because they've got to be... Where is it? Oh, it's over here now. They've got to be like 85 degrees or something, so that'll actually keep them nice and toasty if we put them over here. In here we've got some chlorine, we've got some hydrogen. Maybe we can skim that hydrogen off later and use it for something. Oh no, both the toilets are out of order. We need to fix that. We're also... Yeah, we're running quite low on power because of these... what are they called? Just because the batteries are not huge, and we have to sort of be manually generating power. So I think it is going to be a very good idea to set up our power station. So we're probably going to want... Let's see. We'll get just a coal generator, and I guess we'll put it here. Oop, what have we got? Oh no, somebody made a mess. Let's... I don't know. Let's just throw it here and hope. And then I think we want a smart battery as well. That's going to be something that will help out. And then... Oh, we haven't unlocked the heavy watt wire yet either, so I guess we'll... Alright, let's cancel this for now, and I'll worry about fixing everything else we've got going on. We've got another duplicate. We could do that. I think we might need to expand the bathroom at this rate. Sort of add another... We can fit in another one toilet, so I guess we'll do that. Mop. There we go. Mop all of this, because this is gross and we don't want it sticking around. So clean all of that up. There we go. Now you don't have to wade through horrible, horrible polluted water. Oh, haven't got discovered any recipes for our grill yet either, so that's okay. We'll come up with something for that, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. What else? Oh, so you're... look at that. I mean, that delicious, delicious lice loaf. Tasty. There's some more up here that we could probably get our hands on if we need more seeds, but I think we're alright at the minute. No medbed. Is somebody ill? I don't think anyone's ill. So we'll worry about the medbed later. You're still working away over here. That's fine. So while you're doing that, let's have a look at the research. Because our power plant is... Power plant somewhere at the top. Internal combustion, automatic control, we could do that. And then... There's the smart battery, that's the thing we want there. Where's the heavy watt wire? Heavy watt join plate? Heavy watt wire. Okay, so we're going to have to do this next. So if I shift click that... Does that... Nope, it just switches it over. Alright, I'll leave it on decontamination for now. We'll worry about that. And then we'll move over to the heavy watt wire. We'll keep trying to eke out a little bit more power from this manual generator for a little bit first. It might even be a good idea to put down another one of them, just to sort of tide us over until we can sort of build a proper power plant. Because I want to do some stuff with like a carbon skimmer and a smart battery, so it's only ever on when we need it to, and also it sort of gets rid of all that carbon dioxide that will otherwise fill up our base eventually. Right, plumbing, outhouse. Put down another outhouse, just so that there's a tiny bit more freedom around there. And then I guess we'll put down some decor as well. So furniture. What do we want to put here? Let's put a sculpture block. Yeah, we'll just put a sculpture block or something like that. So I think I also said something about turning this bit into a bristle blossom farm? Not a bristle, yeah, bristle blossom, bristleberry, one of the two. Which means we put a light on the ceiling and we grow some delicious food here as well. Oh, that's interesting, that water's sort of stuck vertically there. Ah, good, our sort of polluted water's all being gathered down here, which is quite good. Hypothermia? Who's got hypothermia? Why have you got hypothermia? Oh, because you've got soggy feet, because all of this is wet as well. Oh no. That's... On the bright side, this is what we've got these little sort of steps here for, because otherwise people will, it'll spill everywhere, go everywhere, everyone will get horribly messy. Okay, well, that's another day done with. Come on, I wish there was a way to sort of just whiz through the end of the cycle, because at the minute there's not a lot to do. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go, disinfect all of this. We've got an extra bathroom, so we've got... How many duplicates have we got now? 7. So, yeah, that's probably... We probably do need more than this. Maybe I'll set up another bathroom over here somewhere? I keep saying I'm going to set up a proper lavatory system. But we'll worry about that shortly. I want to get the research done first, and I think that's going to be fairly key. So yeah, we've got some sort of weight plates in here, so some sort of locked security doors. It's going to be really interesting to explore this. We also could sort of start forging our way into the slime biome eventually. We're going to want to put down some more insulated tiles around here as well eventually. Make sure we keep our base nice and cool. We don't start overcomplicating stuff. There we go, we're emptying those bottles. In fact, let's polluted oxygen. How do we change the priority of the... we'll just set the priority for all of it, doesn't matter. Oh, no, never mind. Just managed to get to it. And then hopefully we can purify or clean this somehow and reuse it for the rest of our base. But that requires some plumbing. So in the meantime, let's think about how we're going to set up this this farm here. Maybe we put another one here as well. We'll also want some light on the ceiling, because those bristleberry briar things require some light, so we'll put that there, I suppose. Which means we're going to need to put a step here, I think, at least, just so people can deconstruct this and construct this light bulb. And then, is there a way of if I click on one of these, I can't... Nope, can't find out which oh, what's the word? The requirements of those seeds, unless I've got some in storage somewhere that I can find. Blossom seed, there we go. Bristle blossom. So I click on the bristle blossom. Properties. Nope, it won't tell us what it needs to grow unless we scroll down here. There we go, perfect, that's what I was looking for. So it doesn't matter what the atmosphere is, temperature 5 to 30 degrees, it's got to have a minimum pressure, it needs light is the important thing, it needs water, which is another important thing. So I think maybe we put some hydroponic tiles down, that's what we're going to do. And that'll be some slightly tastier, slightly more nutritious food. So let's do that. So we can deconstruct this now. We're also going to construct... Is it under food? Yeah, it's under food. So we're going to put some hydroponic farms down here. So this... we can actually see how much light that's going to give us now if we do it. So there we go. So it'll be 3, 4... sort of 4 either side and the one in the middle. So we can go up to sort of just about there. There's me gesturing at the screen again, and that's slightly pointless. Oh well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then I guess we'll sort of, yeah, I'll put down some ladders or something just to sort this bit out. Like that. And then where's the dig? And then we'll sort of clear out some more of this. Maybe I'll put a ladder down to here just so we can get around this. I guess we'll clear out this as well, why not? Excellent. And then I could replace this with an airflow tile. I think I might do. Just to keep things, like all the gases moving around fairly smoothly. That'll work, I think. Of course we need to wire that up, so let's go to power. Our food's unrefrigerated, which is not good. Where's the food unrefrigerated? Oh, there's some just lying around over here, is there? That's not too bad, as long as... How much is in here? Does it tell us? Storage. Storing 0 out of 100 grams. Why isn't none of our food in here? Because it's all in here? That doesn't seem smart. Let's, I guess, put this as priority. Let's up the priority of this so everything gets stored in the refrigerator if we can. There we go. All of the food's being properly refrigerated now. That's much better. And then I was in the middle of putting some power down for this light, like that. Which, now that I think about it, people might not be able to wire up. So I'm going to have to put a tile back here, just so they can reach that. Ooh, research complete, let's sort that out. And then we can go to, was it the power? So we can get that heavy watt wire as well. So I can properly set up the coal generator so I don't have to rip everything up and then sort of rewire it. Because I'm lazy, and lazy is the best way to play. So these are hydroponics, which means I'm going to have to actually start some pumping as well. And I think... So let's have a look at the bristle blossom again. So it says water. Can I use polluted water? I feel like maybe it would specify. I feel like maybe I should try the polluted water first, just... I'll try the... yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, run polluted water first, just in case, because I don't want to waste water if I can get away with it, and if I waste polluted water, then, you know, who cares, it gets rid of the polluted water. That's the idea, at least. Ooh, there's a hatch. Oh, there it goes, it's burying itself again. So at some point, maybe we'll set up a ranch and we'll actually start farming those, but for now, plumbing. So I think my plan is going to be I'll put a liquid pump like this, which I assume sucks up from the bottom, so it'll probably be fine. And then we'll run a pipe out here like this, and then up here, and then I'll just do, I guess, these first two to test things out. So I'll say that, and that. Perfect. So let's try that, see what happens. And, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not the end of the world. We'll wait and see. Let's sweep this as well, please. In fact, let's put that on a high priority for now. So we've still got Yep, still got plenty of food. We're going up on food. We're doing okay on oxygen as well, I think. So let's take a look at these new duplicants. So you're a gourmet, which means you're better at cooking, but you're more picky about what you eat. You're interested in building. You're interested in... Ooh, you're interested in art. Gastrophobia. You can't cook, so that's fine. You ignore the effects of diarrhea, which is pretty good. Stress reaction, ugly cry... So you don't start with any art skill, or any creative skill, which is a shame, but you are passionate about it. So maybe maybe it's time to get an artist. Yeah, welcome aboard, Joshua. Print you. That does mean you're going to go straight to bed, of course. But oh well. Let's set you to be an art student. Oh wow, you'll actually be a very good general engineer, but I don't think we need an engineer. We'll just make you an art student, and that will let you actually start crafting some of these sculpting blocks. So where's Joshua gone? There he is. He puts on his art hat, his fancy little beret, and then now chip 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 chip. Ooh, somebody's had an accident again. We're definitely going to need another bathroom, aren't we? Let's do a... Whoop, yeah, we can't mop all of that, but we can just do a mass mop in case there's any messes that I've missed. Mass mop for missed messes. There we go. Some lovely alliteration there. So yeah, these algae terrariums are generating this polluted water, I think. So we are going to have some... Oh, that's right, we've got to power this as well, don't we? Power. Not wire bridge, wire. So we're going to have to run this all the way down here, like that. And then across there, like that. So we are going to have to... So even when we do the coal generator and we start using a heavy watt cable up here, I'm going to have to rip up some of these wires just so the system doesn't get too stressed out overall. We're going to want sort of... Maybe like a wire per floor, maybe per 2 floors. There's not too much stuff that's drawing power, so we should be okay. Ooh, hey, what's this? Oh, we got a lovely abstract structure there. Oh, it's a heart, isn't it? It's lovely. So it's crudely done, but it mildly increases decor, and it gives them some practice. So if you make some rubbish sculptures, that's not the end of the world. Can we get him to do some other stuff? Because if we've got a full-time artist, we might as well have him doing some more stuff. I guess we just put down some more sculpting blocks, yeah? Yeah. Put one there. Got one in there. Ooh. This needs to be closed off pretty ASAP. Because that way this will lose the benefit for it being a bathroom, so let's jam that in there. I think we also probably want to put some airflow tiles like this, actually, while we've got the chance. Oh, can't put it under there, but that's okay. Do I want to do this one, which might let this polluted oxygen seep into our base? I think it's probably fine. We'll replace this with a proper floor as well, though. Okay, so we're getting on quite nicely, I think. There we go, quick pop those back so everything works out nicely. Fill out that tile. What are you dropping down here? Do you get some water and then just drop it into the water? So you're dropping bottles of water in the water. That's not fantastic. You're not illuminating things because you've got no power. Let's just increase the priority of this slightly. Is it? Ah yes, it's time off, which is why they're not doing any of that. Not a problem. Come on, come on, come on. All of you in bed, and then... Yeah, we've got 8 duplicants, so we've got enough beds, so that's not a problem. But we can start making your bedroom look a little bit prettier if we do this. Do we have any... Let's see, furniture, flower pot, pot. Oop, another pot, and then we'll put some of these in. Ah, we've only got the one biosseed left, so I'll put that up here for now. So you are growing. Yes? Yes. It looks like it's growing, because we don't have this growth halted irrigation. Ah, interesting. So it says irrigation, so that may be the source of this, but this is working okay, I think. Where's our plumbing? Does the plumbing have to go... Yeah, it is going through these. Ah. Why is there... There appears to be water and polluted water in here. Ah. Rats. Which means this is now sort of... Okay, so this now has a mix of water and polluted water. Which I assume means... Because if it could be water or polluted water, that wouldn't matter. So probably that's not going to work. Okay. So under plumbing, do we have any liquid valves? Controls the liquid volume, but it doesn't let us split the liquid, so this probably isn't going to work. Rats. Then again, if it has to be regular water, it doesn't matter at all. We can just deconstruct... Where are we? Deconstruct this one. Not cancel. Deconstruct, deconstruct. And we may have to deconstruct the pipes in here as well, because otherwise they'll still have whatever water was in them. There we go, liquid pipe, deconstruct, liquid pipe, deconstruct, and then we'll just put a... Oh no! No, 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 whoops. Oh no. Quick, build that at once. And mop this at once. Oh no. So we've got a tiny bit of polluted water now in our clean water supply. That's a bit of a problem. It's only a tiny bit. It probably won't cause any massive problems, except for when it causes a tiny problem like this. That's not grand. Because I was going to say, oh, it's fine, we'll just put a pump down here and we'll just pump up the clean water and we'll fertilise it with that instead. I guess that's still what we're going to do, but it's not ideal. We'll mine that out, and then we'll... ooh, what's this? Oh no, this hatch is drowning because it can't move anywhere. I don't think we can save it, actually, without mining these out. So, yeah, so somebody made a mess here, and because we were just building this bit, we didn't have this little step in place. Ah, rats. That's frustrating. Oh well. Ah well, not a problem. So we will, I think we'll make steps towards fixing that tomorrow, or rather today, this brand new day. But for now, I'm going to end that episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.